Alright, well today we're going to disassemble a LS head. It's a B18B1 and you are officially watching 660 Racing Channel. So if you want to, you can watch it. If you don't, you can just hit that I don't like button and get off of it. Alright, first thing you're going to do, these are the keepers right here. I already done the keeper part. All these are keepers. These are the things that keeps the valves in its place. If you don't got these and you don't put these in, you're gonna have a bad day. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take this extension and you're gonna take a 5/8 socket or any kind of socket, 17, 18 millimeter, as long as it goes over there and it don't cover this part because this is where the keepers go. So what you do is you take this, you grab a hammer. When you grab a hammer, you're gonna put it right over it. And then you're just gonna wham bam thank you ma'am. When you wham bam thank you ma'am, basically what it's gonna do is one of these keepers, it's gonna pop out. Just like that. And basically you just take the valve spring up, put it to the side, take a magnet, which this is magnetized, find it, and pick it up. Do not lose these because they are very important and they're a pain in the butt, but it's well worth it. I'm not really gonna stop it. Alright, as you see, there's the valve train. That's the valve springs. These parts right here, if I can get one of them off. Right. This right here, this is retainer that holds down valve spring. These sit in whenever it's going. These have a certain amount of pounds of pressure. These are stock. So whenever this valve that I'm about to take out, whenever you see it, basically it's pushing down like this while this retainer is in there. This is basically going to town. Whenever it's going to town, these keepers over there is sitting in this hole right here. And if you look at one of the valves, which I'm about to pull out, basically this sits on here. And when it sits on here, these keepers you put in, you take them. When you take them, you sit it down in here. And then you take another one, you put it on the other side. I just dropped one, but I heard metal, so we're good. Put them in there, and it sits like that. When it sits like that and it's all in, you slowly raise it up. If I can get it. But anyhow, basically these keepers go around here. And they sit just like that inside of there. So basically they'll be sitting like that. And it holds. Alright. Alright. Alright, so right now what we're going to do is officially take all the valves out. And that's these big things. These right here, which is, these is intake. The way you can tell is whenever you flip the head, you get the clean side. Because the only thing that goes through there is air. Then you come over here, look right here, these are exhaust sides. As you can see, there's buildup. So whenever, as you could tell, there's different sizes. You got that one, and you got that one. As you can tell, there's a difference. This one's bigger, this one's not. The reason why is that is because there's more air and less exhaust gases coming out of it. So what it does is the injector sprays. Whenever injector sprays, the intake comes down. When the intake comes down, it soups it up, then it comes back up. When it comes back up, it's when piston's coming up to its combustion, basically igniting all the fuel from the spark plug. Whenever it does that, it comes back down with the piston, then the exhaust side opens up. Then it pops out through the front of the motor, goes through the header, goes through your turbo or whatever, or sometimes it just goes straight out the back if you're all motor. It's basically how it goes again. Opens up, sprays from an injector, closes up, ignites the spark plug, opens the exhaust out, and whenever it's ignited and it has that out, it all escapes out through the header. So when you're taking all these out, when you take them, every single one of them out, make sure you keep track of them. Right now, this side is the side that the distributor sits on. So this is 4, this is 3, this is 2, this is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So right now I'm taking the intakes off. So I'm popping them out. Whenever I pop them out, I'm inspecting them. Make sure none of them is bent and everything. And they're a little crimey and stuff, because the reason why this one's all bad is because this came off the race car's blown motor. The block was trash. Melted 2 pistons, so kind of messed it up. So this is going to be 4. I'm going to put these 2 right here. The way I'm going to do this is going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. No, actually it's going to be 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now this is 3. Pop it out. Drop the valve. Which I ain't be using these because some of them are bad. This is 3. This is 2. This is the one on the piston. Whenever it melted the pistons, I was at the 330 mark. It blew on the left side of the intake. Well, if you can see all that crud, that was the spark plug and everything else getting it. If you come over here, you'll see 3 and 2, there is no end on there. But if you look at 1 and 4, there is an end. And basically they kind of messed themselves up, because I was at the 330 mark and my injector on my resistor box, the plug, ended up coming undone. I dropped another valve, and when I done that, it basically melted a hole into the piston, and it had a crap load of blow by. So whenever I had blow by, it seeped in through the rings, and when it was seeped in through the rings, it just wanted to smoke. And it's smoking. Every time I try to give it more gas, it went slower. And it was bad. I put more gas, I gave it more gas. When I gave it more gas, it was making 10 pounds of boost, and instead of going 100 miles an hour, it was going 20 miles an hour. Now this is 4, and these are the exhaust. Pop them out. Like I said, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's easy to remember. And basically, I'm pop them all out. And this is 3, and this is 4. 4. Alright. So as you can see, all of them are out. And you can see all the valve seats and everything, and how it looks and all that. And from what it looks like, it didn't do much damage. It's got a little bit of crud up in there. So what I'm going to do is take this to the machine shop whenever I get time, and have them clean it up and everything and all that. So now, I dropped the head. So now, these right here, these are the valve seals. This is the exhaust side. That's the intake side. Now, to get these off, I'm not going to be able to do it tonight because I don't got a torch. So the way you get these off, you take a torch. When you get a torch, you take it to it and just hold it there till that son of a gun gets cherry red. When it gets cherry red, you take it off, take some pliers, come over here, and just wiggle it off. And it pops off. And then you take the new ones, the exhaust. Whenever you get the valve seals, on the valve seals, they'll have an I on it and have an E on it. And if you can't put two and two together, I'm just going to tell you right now, the I means intake, the E means exhaust. Put the I on I, the E on E. And they just pop on. Whenever you pop on, you'll either feel them click or you hear them click. Whenever it's all said and done, you're all done. You flip over, and if your valves are still good, you'll take them, put some grimer stuff you get from the auto parts store, and you got this little suction cup that you can put on the end after you clean all of it. You put it in there, and basically you just take it and rub this part on it, and rub that part on it with that stuff they give you from the auto parts store. It's rubbing against this part, just right here. Whenever you're rubbing against that part, that's considered reseating your valves. Basically, whenever you're reseating your valves, you're resealing them so they're, instead of whenever the valve comes back up, it closes instead of being somewhat closed, somewhat open, and you're not going to make no power, and it's all going to be a rough day, and you're going to be pissed off. But other than that, I'm at a stopping point. Can't really do much. Don't got a torch. I'm about to get one. So whenever I get a torch, we'll continue on this. But again, if you don't like it, smack that down button. If you like it, smack the like button. So I guess we're going to do this, the 660 rating channel, and see you again.